Hi students, welcome to another video of Smartly Learn. In this video, let's see how to solve the ninth subdivision of question 4 from exercise 8.3. Prove the identity cosecant A minus sin A into secant A minus cos A is 1 by tan A plus cot A, and they have given us a hint as simplify LHS and RHS separately. So let's make a note of the identity and let's also do the same process given by them. So let's note it. Cosecant A minus sin A into secant A minus cos A. We have to prove that as 1 by tan A plus cot A. So let's start as usual with the LHS. So in first LHS, I'm going to simplify. I don't look to see any identity. I'm not able to identify. So what I'm going to do, convert all higher ratios into basic trigonometric ratios. So in this case, cosecant A will become 1 divided by sin A minus sin A. Let's do the same thing for secant and cos. So it is 1 by cos A minus cos A. Now within each bracket, I'm going to take LCM. So this becomes 1 minus sin squared A by sin A. Now in the second bracket, it will become 1 minus cos squared A by cos A. So 1 minus sin squared A is actually cos squared A. So this becomes cos squared A by sin A into sin squared A by cos A. So because it is the reverse order. So 1 cos squared A from the numerator, 1 cos A, and from here I can strike out. From sin squared A and sin A, I remove 1. So the LHS is actually simplified as sin A cos A. Now let's take up the RHS and try to simplify that. In the RHS also, I don't see any identity that I can apply. So I'm going to convert this tan A and cot A's to corresponding basic ratios. So this will be 1 divided by sin A by cos A plus cos A by sin A. Now I'm going to take LCM only in the denominator section. So this will become 1 divided by sin squared A plus cos squared A, the whole thing divided by sin A cos A. By denominators LCM, I have cross multiplied and I derived this particular expression. Now we know that sin squared A plus cos squared A is equal to 1. So this will simplify as 1 divided by 1 by sin A cos A. So this on rearranging is simply equal to sin A cos A. So we see that the LHS is equal to RHS. So we can declare it's hence proved. You can give an equation number for this as 1 and 2 and say from equation 1 and 2 we are able to prove the given identity. In the next video, we will see how to solve the 10th subdivision in this question. Please extend your support to me by subscribing to my channel Smartly Learn. You can also reach out to me through my website www.smartlylearn.in for more practice worksheets. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.